So I went to watch Caught Stealing yesterday, and I thought, honestly, it was pretty good. The story revolves around this bartender who was once a great prestigious baseball player, now turned bartender, living in a rundown apartment next to this weird, different, extroverted flatmate of his that goes on a trip one day and leaves him with his cats. However, once he leaves on his trip, what unfolds is basically the story of caught stealing, where he gets caught down this rabbit hole of something he doesn't know. And we, as the audience, are in the loop with Hank to find out. The movie is directed by Darren Aronofsky, if I'm saying correctly, who directed Requiem of a Dream, one of the classic all-time favorite of mine, not because it's one of my favorite movies, but because I like the story and how grungy and depressing it is and how it gets to your emotions very well. This movie, on the other hand, is different. It is not like Requiem of a Dream and it is not like his other movies, but it does play a critical role in his filmography. It's I think one of the best ones that he has. Concept and the script were really captivating. It kept audience really looking forward to see what was going to happen next and so forth. I thought the movie was quite interesting in the sense of how it keeps enveloping you into the story of Hank, the main character, and how the life around him and the people around him and the effects of the consequences of the world that he lives in. The color grading, the cinematography, I think is just one of the best part of the film for me because it doesn't look like it's anything unique or crazy, which it doesn't have to be because the world that he lives in is crazy but also sad and fucked up and really just cold. And that's what the film portrays. It's a cold and gritty world. And at the end of the movie, when he finally gets his happy ending, sort of, it's much more brighter, more colorful where he's at. Another thing to note is that I think the script was really nice. All the characters that were written, all the casting choices, everyone that was in this movie, I had no complaints about. I think they all played their characters so well, where one minute they're really, innocent and nice and seem like they're not really that crazy, until one minute they all switch up and somehow become this other two-faced monster that you wouldn't believe. What I really appreciate was the on-screen chemistry between the main character and his love interest, because this chemistry in a sad and really fucked up way, classic to Darren Aronofsky's work, gets you really supportive of these two characters. But the concept of the movie is that the world is a fucked up place. Hank's life is going down a rabbit hole where everyone around him will be impacted and hurt just because of the world that he is revolved around in, or unfortunately in now. And that's kind of sad. And I think that world that it's set in is kind of similar to our world, where there are people who can be two-faced and who are not afraid to hurt you or the people around you. So what did I not like about the movie? Well, there wasn't that much parts that I didn't like about the movie. I think that everything went really well. The pacing was really nice. The only thing I would say is probably that I felt like some characters died way too soon before you can even really appreciate their death. But besides that, though, I didn't think it was that bad of a movie. The ending was satisfactory enough. King's character, or the main character, had a satisfactory ending with all he's been through. So what's my review of Caught Stealing? I'm honestly gonna rate it a solid 9.2 out of 10. I thought it was a really solid movie. Everything from the sound design, the cinematography, the script, the stories, even the pacing. I thought everything was really just solid and spot on. I think the characters were really funny and engaging, and also the world that was sad but also comedic. That's the word. I thought everything was really engaging. I didn't really get bored of the movie. I think that sometimes narrative films like this can be kind of hit or miss because there's so many things going on at once and you have to flush out all the characters to really make sense. But the script and the story and the way it was directed and the pacing, everything that came together for the movie worked cohesively. This is probably one of the best comedy drama films of this year. I would rate it up there, to be honest. So yeah, 9.2 out of 10. That's probably how I rate it. So that's my review of Caught Stealing. If you want to see other reviews, please hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to see a particular review or what you want me to watch next, let me know in the comment section below and I'll probably check it out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day and I'll see you later. Bye.